The Simpsons is famous for its humor.
Daddy, what do taxes pay for?
Oh, why, everything. And let's not forget the folks who just don't feel like working, God bless them.
But there are episodes that occasionally explode the complexities of relationships. And in this video, we are going to discuss the times when Marge Simpson cheats on Homer. Yes, she cheats on Homer. One such instance comes in the 9th episode of Season 1, which coincidentally airs on Marge's birthday. The episode begins with Bart and Lisa preparing breakfast for their mother as a birthday surprise. Meanwhile, Homer, being Homer, thinks it's his birthday. Imagine forgetting your wife's birthday. Nevertheless, Homer rushes out to buy a gift for his beloved wife and brings her a bowling ball engraved with his name. Unsurprisingly, Marge is unimpressed by this thoughtless gift and decides to take bowling lessons out of spite. Now, here's the real twist. At Barney's Bowlerama, she meets Jacques, a handsome bowling instructor who tries to flirt with her. Marge, surprisingly, enjoys his company, spends more time at the bowling alley, and even agrees to brunch with him. We blame Marge's birthday. Jacques, moving faster than the speed of light, eventually invites Marge to his apartment. While Homer guesses that something is wrong with Marge, he chooses to stay quiet and appreciates her efforts in the kitchen. Now, Homer is at work while Marge drives to meet Jacques, but on her way, Marge becomes overwhelmed by memories of her life with Homer as she witnesses many couples on her way to the apartment. And finally, when she reaches a literal fork in the road, she chooses Homer, as she should, and surprises him at work, reigniting their bond. And with this, we will move towards the second instance. During episode 2 of season 30, Marge and Homer participate in a reality TV show, The Amazing Place. Initially, the couple did not want to participate, as they were rejected earlier too, but for the sake of their kids, they signed up for the show. To everyone's surprise, Marge and Homer are picked up for the show. However, their happiness was short-lived, as the couple lost the first challenge of the show and were forced to stay at a hotel for 6 weeks to keep the results secret even from their kids. This isn't easy, right? And during this whole chaos, Marge becomes friendly with Nick, a man from the couple participating in the same competition just to tease Homer. Nevertheless, when given a chance to rejoin the competition, there is a condition of swapping partners. To make things awkward, Marge chooses Nick. However, the swap doesn't last long, as Marge's error cost them the game. In the end, Marge, Homer, and the kids relax watching Angry V's Angry Show, and that's just another happy, yet classic Simpson ending. At number 3, we have an incident from the 17th episode of season 27. In this unbelievable episode, Homer and Marge almost get divorced. The episode begins with the couple facing some marital problems after Homer is diagnosed with narcolepsy, which leads him to behave recklessly. Frustrated, Marge takes her husband to counseling, and the therapist advises the couples to be temporarily separated. Homer moves out, and Marge changes her voicemail to her maiden name. Now, Homer is dating a pharmacist, Candace, and guess what? Marge is dating Candace's father. That's an insane twist in this story, but wait, this whole damn scenario was just Homer's dream. Yes, a dream that helps Homer to improve himself, repairing his relationship with his wife despite the illness. And before we move forward with the next such incident, please make sure to subscribe to our channel. Anyway, at number 4, let's talk about the Marge's potential suitors. Artie Ziff. First introduced as Marge's high school prom date in season 2's The Way We Was, Artie's obsessive infatuation didn't end with her rejection. As they say, love is blind. But the scene did not end there. After high school, Artie becomes a successful entrepreneur, founding Ziff Corp. Despite amassing a plethora of wealth and success, Ziff failed to move on from his feelings for Marge, and in season 13, episode Half-Decent Proposal, Ziff reappears. He offers a struggling Simpson family money for a weekend with Marge. With no options left on her side, Marge reluctantly agrees. Artie, having head over heels for Marge, recreates his senior prom date and tries to kiss Marge as Homer secretly watches. Although Marge rejects Ziff's advancement, this incident leaves Homer heartbroken. Artie resurfaces in season 15 in the episode The Ziff Who Came to Dinner. It's revealed that Ziff has lost his fortune and seeks refuge at Simpson's house. And in season 13, in the episode Hail to the Teeth, Artie yet again reappears to invite Marge and the family to his wedding. However, the wedding turns out to be yet another scheme to win Marge back. Artie, we understand that you loved, but if someone doesn't love you back, it is better to let them go, right? And now, finally at this point, Marge firmly but kindly tells Artie to move forward with his life. So, even in the case of Artie, Marge and Homer remain a happy couple. Even at times it was expected their marriage will be ended in divorce, Marge always realizes her mistake before it's too late. Up next, we have an incident from the episode The 90s Show. The episode begins with the Simpson family huddling in their freezing house after Homer forgets to pay the heating bill. If anything, it leads Bart and Lisa to find something to burn, and accidentally they get their hands on Marge's old Springfield University diploma, developing controversy about their parents' younger years. Upon request, Marge and Homer share their relationship from the 1990s, a time filled with love, sacrifice, and pain. Back then, Homer and Marge lived happily together, with Homer pursuing music and Marge dreaming big. But things change when Marge was accepted to Springfield University. To support her dream, Homer gives up on his dreams and takes a job. But Marge did not pay Homer's effort back with sincerity as she grew closer to her charming professor, Stephen August. August planted doubt in Marge's mind about Homer, calling him a Miss Princess by heaven. Eventually, Homer catches them together and channeled his pain to form a band called Sadgasm. Nevertheless, Marge soon realizes her feelings for August weren't too strong as compared to her love with Homer. In the end, Marge finds Homer living alone and mistakes him for a drug user, only to discover later that her syringes were for diabetes. Eventually, they reconcile and Marge takes care of him, apologizing for her past mistakes. Sharing this story with Bart and Lisa, the couple demonstrated that even in tougher times, true love always finds a way. And before we wrap up, there were some other incidents when Marge almost cheated on Homer. Mo Sislak, the gruff bartender, has also had a long-standing crush on Marge, which he openly confessed in episodes like Season 16's Mommy Beerist. Even Mr. Burns, during Marge's brief stint at the Springfield nuclear power plant in Season 4's Marge Gets a Job, found himself drawn to her. Other characters, such as Kirk Van Houten and Duffman, were humorously framed as romantic rivals in Season 17's Millhouse of Sand and Fog and Season 19's Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind, though they didn't pose serious threats. So, there we have it. These were some moments where Marge drifted away from Homer, but in the end, they both lived happily and gave a lesson that no one is perfect, and to continue a relationship, one has to forgive and forget countless times. Comment your thoughts below and subscribe for more such videos.